Hello, today we're going to be looking at a question from the Calculus and Vectors 12 textbook. The question is, Shauna is charging some battery cells and monitoring the charging process. A battery charger restores the voltage of a battery according to the equation V of t is equal to V max bracket 1 minus e to the power of negative t over 8. V is the voltage of the cell at time t in hours, and V max is the cell's peak charge. The first part of the question says, determine the time required to restore a dead cell's voltage to 75% of its peak charge. The question gives us two known values, the value of V of t, which is 75%, and the value of V max, which is 100%. Now we can sub in these known values into our known equation. By subbing in these known values, we can rearrange to have both the Euler's constant on one side and a known value on the other. Now, we must natural logarithm both sides to get rid of the Euler's constant. Now we can isolate for t to get our total time value. Our total time value should be t is equal to 11.1 hours. Next we can write our therefore statement. So, therefore, we know it will take approximately 11 hours to restore the dead cell's voltage to 75% of its peak charge. The next part of the question says, determine an equation that expresses the rate of change as a function of time. The question is asking us to find the rate of change, meaning we have to find the derivative of the function. To find the derivative of the function, we must first expand the equation. By expanding the equation, we can find the derivative. We can cancel out the first Vmax value, leaving us with only the second Vmax value. We will leave the Vmax as it is the k value. We will find the derivative of e to the power of negative t over 8. The final equation will be v prime of t is equal to 1 over 8 Vmax e to the power of negative t over 8. We can now say a sentence answer. Our answer will be, therefore, the equation that expresses the rate of change for voltage is v prime of t is equal to 1 over 8 Vmax e to the power of negative t over 8.